Welcome to Conversations with a Stranger, a podcast where we explore important topics through the lens of candid conversations with everyday people. In this episode, we delve into the critical issues of climate change and how it affects our planet, our communities, and our emotions. Join us as we talk with this activist about the urgent need for climate action, the challenges we face in making meaningful change, and the power of connecting with others to process our emotions and find hope for the future. What brings you to Omegle tonight? What are you doing on here?
I got bored and don't have much to do, so
Okay.
I came here.
And are you into politics, or are you just looking for interesting conversations?
Yeah, I like politics. I politically organized regularly.
And what are your big...
Regularly, yeah.
Yeah, what are your big causes that you sort of organize for?
Mostly environmental stuff, but also class politics and class struggle.
And where in the world are you located? Like what country?
Slovenia.
Okay. And are they pretty green there?
We're supposed to be like the more green part of our, how do I say this, our continent, but it's not enough.
There's more that could be done,
Yeah.
for sure, in
We-
your opinion.
For sure.
And when was the last time you did any activism? Is it cold there right now? What season are you in?
Right now it's getting warmer, so it's soon to be spring, so
Okay.
sure it's not that cold anymore as it used to be.
Did you do much organization or activism over the winter?
We had a anti-gentrification protest a couple months ago in January, and a climate strike a couple weeks ago.
Is gentrification something that you have to deal with in your neighborhood?
In my neighborhood, not really, but basically we were protesting a eviction of a autonomous place that was there for a long time and meant a lot to a lot of people.
Is they couldn't repurpose it? Was it like a historical building?
Yeah, but it was used mostly by like alt artists, you know,
Okay.
and also there was like a homeless shelter and stuff like that, and now they evicted everyone out of it violently, and now they are repurposing it for some like cultural center that's mostly gonna be used for the rich and stuff like that.
So what do you think the biggest thing we can do as a society that would help the climate currently?
Organized, definitely. The climate crisis is not something that we can do on an individual level. It needs to be societally more. It's a societal thing and a thing of policy.
Do you believe that the greener alternatives are viable in their state now, or do we still need a lot of research into making them viable?
I think they're pretty viable, but I think we should put more effort into building nuclear power plants than some people would like to.
Yeah.
How to say admit.
It's kind of a stigma here in America. We don't like the nuclear. We are a very coal-driven country.
Yeah, I think the fucking Cold War kind of broke your brains, to be honest. When you just hear nuclear, your brain shuts off immediately.
Yeah, that's the case, honestly. But it's more clean for sure. But it is dangerous, and that's where we kind of get hung up.
I mean, the only two kind of well-known fucking accidents in nuclear, like Chernobyl and the Japanese one.
Yeah.
Chernobyl was fucking run by the Soviet Union, and they fucked it up big time. Like, you have to do a gazillion things wrong to get that wrong.
Yeah.
But
Do you have a lot of power plants there that are nuclear ran in your country? Or is that something you're pushing for now?
I'm pushing for it. But we have one nuclear power plant there.
And do you have a lot of waterways? Is it hydroelectric that you could tap into as well?
Yeah, we have a couple, but we're kind of not advocating for them because they often, where they build them, they often ruin the ecosystem and life that's living around it. So
what would you say your core values are right now?
core values.
Just personally, what do you hold value? Like, a lot of people
I hold
honesty.
value in personal freedom and you said honesty. Is that like, you mean values in politics or just personal
in general,
values?
Personal values, yeah.
Yeah, honesty is a big one too. And let's see. Yeah, freedom is a big one, definitely. Yeah, that's
Has
just
your
basically,
government
I don't like
experienced a lot of dishonesty and political corruption?
Yeah, there are some how do I say this? There were some, how do I say this, incidents? No, incidents, like, I don't want to say drama, like, what's the what's the correct word for that? Like, for a more formal word for that? Scandals, yeah.
Okay, yes.
There were some scandals with corruption, like, where some politicians, like, hanged out with people in the medical industry and stuff like that. It's not that bad, to be honest.
Have you always spoken English? Is that something that's taught early in your country?
You get taught English in, I think it's 4th grade, yeah. You get,
okay. Your English is very good.
But I mostly learned it by watching YouTube videos, so I don't think...
It's very good English. I mean, you're doing very well speaking with me.
Thank you, man.
Even when the word doesn't come to mind, you have it in there, and that's really good. You have a good vocabulary. Do you have a bucket list?
Yeah, thank you. A bucket list, like...
A bucket list is
a general bucket list.
The things you want to do.
I don't know what that is, but like a specific one or just in general?
Yeah, in general. What are some things you want to do before you go?
I don't have like a big bucket list. I just wanna help people, mostly. I'm gonna sound like a fucking
cliche for sure.
A cliche, and yeah, but I don't know. My life is not very valuable to me, but I think other people's lives are more. I don't know.
Yeah, no. What about traveling? Have you traveled much in your life?
The furthest I've gotten to was like London, so.
Are you not interested in seeing the other parts of the world, or even doing some activism in other parts of the countries and planets? Or not planet, but other parts of the planet?
Yeah, sure, but I don't know. It's not really my priority right now. It would be cool, but
a lot of people I meet who are into environmental activism, their destination is Iceland. Are you into Iceland at all?
Cool country. I don't know why it would be Iceland.
I guess it's a pretty green country, from what I've heard.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's true. But I don't know why would I want to move there.
A lot of people
especially if I want to do activism there, if it's already good
Yeah,
there. I
a
don't
lot
know.
of people go there to learn how they're doing it and spread that word as this is viable, this is facts, this can work.
Yeah, okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So just this last question I have real quick. If somebody you knew was going through a difficult period, what kind of advice would you give them? You don't value your own life, but you want to help other people.
Oh, okay. I would tell them to talk to people first. Get help, definitely. You can talk to me, you can talk to a therapist, your mom, your dad, your grandpa, your someone who you're not alone in this.
Yeah. A lot of the times, and even definitely after the pandemic, a lot of people do feel alone and isolated. So that's very good. Very good advice. I appreciate your time, and I hope you had a wonderful time as well.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's your channel?
It's just Conversations with a Stranger on YouTube or on Spotify.
How many subs you got?
Close to 50 now. I've only been up for about a month.
Oh, okay. Hey, good luck, man.
Thank you. I
Hope-
can give you a copy and pastable if that's easier
Oh,
for
okay.
you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Have a great day, okay?
All
All right.
see ya.
Thank you for watching this episode of Conversations with a Stranger. We hope that our discussion on climate change, climate activism, and emotional well-being has given you some food for thought and inspired you to take action towards a more sustainable future. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our latest Conversations with Strangers. And if you have any feedback or suggestions for future topics, we'd love to hear from you in the comments section below. Remember, every conversation has the power to make a difference, so keep talking, keep listening, and keep engaging with the world around you. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.